What's going on, guys? Thank you guys so much for tuning back into another video. Today we're going to be talking about my pad washing system. Now, a few videos back I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I kind of just showed this off a little bit, cleaning the pads in here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys in depth of how I clean my pads and why I prefer to clean them this way. Now, before I go any further in this video, I would like to mention this is not my idea. This actually came from Nick Chapman out in Texas. He posted up a little while back, probably maybe a year or so ago. It's been a while. But he kind of showing off how he cleans his pads. I think he was using like a wood board, and I really like this concept how he can just literally have Velcro, you stick them on there, you use a pressure washer and clean them off. It makes it really quick and easy, and you're not running through the washer. For you guys that have ever ran pads through the washer, it leaves a film from the compound and polish residue on the basically the barrel of the washer itself, which is no good, especially if you're going to be washing clothes and stuff like that in there. So I've done different things over the years, from washing them in a sink using my hand. That's just a lot of work. So anyways, Nick Chapman had posted up about his little unique system that he uses here, and I kind of adopted that, except I did a little bit of a tweak to it, because I'm actually using a piece of plexiglass, I believe it is. Put the Velcro on there, and then I have my pads all attached to it. Use my pressure washer and clean them off that way, which I'll be showing you here in just a second. I've been using this system now for probably 6 months to maybe a year actually, for quite a while, but using the plexiglass with the Velcro strips in there. The Velcro is probably, I don't know, 40 or 50 bucks, then the plexiglass was probably another 40 or 50 bucks. One thing I would do differently next time is get a little bit thicker of a plexiglass that doesn't bend so much. But other than that, that's pretty much it. But without further ado, guys, I'm going to jump right in here and show you how the pad washing system works. Alright guys, just finished washing the pads here. As you guys just saw, the pads are all clean, ready to move on to the next step, which will be the drying phase, which I'll get to here in just a second. One thing I would like to mention, there was absolutely no cleaners, no chemicals, nothing like that was used for actually cleaning the pads. The only thing we used for cleaning them was strictly water and the pressure from the pressure washer itself. The pads are all fully soaked right now, so I'm going to move on to the next step. I'll show you here in just a second for actually drying the pads and then leaving them out to fully dry before you reuse them again. So for drying the pads, you have one of two ways to do it, or basically I guess one of three more or less, is you can either leave them wet on here, just leave it out in the sun to dry, which will take quite a bit longer, or you can expedite that process by either using an air compressor to actually blow the pads dry, or my personal favorite I like to do is grab the pads off of there, wring it out by hand, put them back on there, do it to all the pads, leave it out in the sun to dry when we actually have sun out here in beautiful San Diego. But apparently today is a bit overcast, so it's probably take a bit longer to dry. But typically when the sun is out, about an hour or two for the pads to dry, then you're good to go to reuse them. One thing I did forget to mention is when you're drying microfiber pads, what I like to do is I like to do a combination of both. We actually wring it out by hand and then use the air compressor to blow it up, because it will actually help blow those fibers up, which will help with the airflow and drying it a little bit faster. So keep that in mind when you're working with microfiber. Well guys, that is all I got for you guys today. I'd like to thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. If you guys happen to find this video helpful to you, be sure to hit that like button as well as the subscribe button. Lots more helpful how-to videos, detailing videos, product reviews coming very, very soon. So be sure to stay tuned for that. Again guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time.